Hi, I'm Natalie from SAA Interiors and Architecture, and I've been in the commercial interior design industry going on 11 years, which is my lucky number, and I've been with SAA officially for 8 years. Today, I invite you to join me behind the scenes to see what it actually takes to design a space that enables people to do their best work. We drive, what did I say? We bring a project to life here at SAA Interiors and Architecture. For our clients to ultimately they love and fall. I messed up on the very end. If at any point we do a voiceover, I'm really good at doing that, but I know, it's okay. We're gonna get there. Okay. In the 8 years of being here, I've learned different complexities for projects, and I would have to say, for the most part, a lot of it is time management and project management. And what people don't think when they think of interior design is, of course, they're going to think of, oh, it's all the fun colors, layouts, furniture, all that stuff. But honestly, the amount of communication is crazy. It's like 80% communication, 20% the fun stuff, because you have to be able to communicate your design, and that's not only verbally, it's in written form, it's in drawing form, because you want to ensure that when your project goes from paper to real life, that it's executed in the way that you envisioned. So what looks effortless is actually hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of deliberate decisions made to ensure that the final space for the tenant is something that they love and enjoy and works for them. One of the things that always catch people's eye are materials, and materials aren't just about pretty things, but we also have to look at the durability, the cost, the time frame, because we need to make sure that it hits all those marks in order for our project to come in on time and on budget. So when it comes to selecting out a plastic laminate, especially if it is the wood look, what's great is I go through the chain, figure out what color I want, and then when I order samples and I coordinate with my polylam team, I can get this format of a sample, which is great for the scale because it shows the different variation. But then I also send samples like these, so I can clearly show my clients how it looks in the large format, which is critical for when it comes to installing a plastic laminate that has the wood look. So, fun fact, I am obsessed with color ever since the 6th grade. I think color is what initially drew me to the interior design industry. And I remember at one point I convinced my parents to buy me a paint color deck. And because it was $40, I wrote 40 reasons why. And one of the main reasons why was I was like, this is gonna help me in my future career. And it did, because I took it on to school. I still have it to this day, I don't know, 20 years later. It's still with me and I cherish that thing forever. So when it comes to picking out finishes for my clients, I always try to push and let them explore color in a fun way. And one of my favorite ways to bring in color into a space is through the break area, because it is such a showstopper piece with the laminate, the backsplash, the countertop. You can do so many fun configurations. So I love being able to have such a versatile selection of colors to choose from, because you have purple, you have all these fun muted regal colors, you have fun pop-up colors, and it's just a great assortment. And I mean, particularly the wine, that's beautiful, and they're just so fun to incorporate into a space. So when it comes to design, it is not just done in isolation. It's not done by ourselves. It is truly a team sport. While we have an internal team that we work with, obviously within our company, within SAA, we also have our external team. And one of those external team members is always going to be the representative of the products that we specify. So when it comes to polylam, my rep is Sandra, and she is my favorite to work with because she answers all my questions, is always there to help with samples, and she's always ensuring that the product is going to meet our cost and our timeline. So the last step of the design is actually bringing it to life. So this is the fun part. We are seeing it literally come from paper, being built in real life in front of us. And every step along the way of the construction process, we are ensuring that the correct products are ordered, because the products that we specified, they meet our cost, they meet our timeline, they meet our durability standards. So once that is all okay and approved, those products are then installed on site, and the space comes to life. And when we go into the space at the very end and we do our punch walk, that is where, you know, everything's all polished, it's all built, ready to go. And what's really exciting is then handing that space over to the tenant so that they can move in and they can enjoy the space we created for them. Throughout my course at SAA, I have evolved in the way of becoming a better designer, a better job captain, simply by experience in the field. So every day I'm bettering myself with my communication, my client interactions, and again, I just always strive to have the best customer service for our clients.